Good morning. My name is Keisha Harrison. Or good afternoon, whenever you're listening to it. So I decided to do a follow-up to Why Black History Month. This shit is called Why Black History Month 2. The reason why I'm doing it is because you motherfuckers ain't listening. So I want you to understand. I'm coming from a hostile place, and it's not much hostility. Yeah, it is. It is it's a little bit of fuck you up in there. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's a little bit of fuck you. You motherfuckers forget that in the '60s, the rights we have now is not the same rights we had then. I will repeat. In the '60s, we're in 2014 right now. In the '60s, the rights we have now is not the same rights we had then. There were many riots, aka uprisings, that's what my dad called it, when a city uprises, meaning that you've been suppressing them for a very long time. And I noticed this particular subject matter is one that a lot of you motherfuckers avoided. It's like avoiding a play, avoiding a book. Motherfucker, you're avoiding the truth. Now, the inside of it is own it. One thing I've learned as I progress as an adult is once you own something is when you can change it, is when you can better yourself. The more you neglect it, put it underneath the rug, it's going to resurface and it's going to show up again in your face. It's how you react to it that makes a difference, because shit's going to happen every single day. So if my title of my show was How Jay-Z Made His Riches, you bitches would have read it. Y'all would have listened to it. Or Beyonce's sex tape, because you motherfuckers like scandal. But one thing about you people are, you don't like yourself or love yourself or don't want to accept your history for what it was. You know, we had people die. We had people die for our freedom. And it's unacceptable that you're not reintroducing yourself and understanding why do we celebrate something. Why does it take for February to come around for us to applaud our history? For us to say, you know what? Shit, man. We got to embrace what we have here. A lot of you motherfuckers don't. You take this shit for granted. Like this was given to us. Like it wasn't a fight. These motherfuckers fight decades. I'm not even talking about slavery, because that's way far back. A lot of people can't comprehend that, because some people don't even believe it's like a unicorn. That shit wasn't real. To some people, slavery never happened. It never exists. Like real. It's like a unicorn. It does not exist. So I'm talking about the 60s, the 70s, the Black Panthers, the civil rights movements. I'm talking about Rosa Parks. I'm talking about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X giving their lives for people that has to wait till fucking February to celebrate them. But every single day, what they fought for, we live. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay that every single day we live what they fought for, but we wait till February to celebrate them. It's not okay. Fuck that month. We need to give them 365 days of clarity. Acknowledge the shit. Acknowledge it. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, throw a Black History Month, celebrate Martin Luther King every month for the rest of your life. You don't have to do that. But why do we allow them to tell us when to celebrate? Or why do we just wait till 1 month to celebrate when something happened, something significant happened in a 12-month span that we can just acknowledge it and celebrate it and say this is part of America's history, not Black history. It's too much now. We live in America, and we have Americans that live in these states that endured the civil rights movement, that endured the Watts riots or any other riots and uprising They exist. They live here. Unfortunately, a lot of young people don't like to listen to the stories of the past because they're so involved in embracing the present to the point that is as if it doesn't exist. It's stupid. That's the dumbest thing you can do, because history repeats itself in some way, shape, or fashion. Not meaning that it's going to happen the same exact way. Never. Nothing is it like, not even a twin. But something similar may happen again. How would you react to it if you never learned anything from what happened in the past? You try to avoid it as if it never happened, you know. So all I'm saying is a little bit of fuck yous to all of you people that avoided my Black History Month part 1. This is part 2. Hopefully you listen to this one, because it's basically embracing the history of America, of what they went through, of people dying just so we can do the things that we can do today. And damn, we even went through affirmative action where you have to hire minorities. It's like the shit we went through, so many things we went through just to get here. And we had the Al Sharptons and the Jesse Jacksons. They're the ones that survived, that survived it. But the thing about it is because Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were hardcore. So, they were hardcore to the, like, hey, this is it and this is how we feel. You like it or not. One of them wanted to shoot you. The other one wanted to preach at you. The other one wanted to say, hey, the Bible says this. God says this. It's okay for me to stand up for my rights. So, all I'm saying is, you don't wait till February to celebrate the people that gave their lives for us, just to go to the library, just to go in the same restaurants of other cultures, to walk on the same side of the block. I'm going to say it again, to walk on the same side of the block. Some black people, black Americans, they profile themselves. Like when they go to the store, they think they're going to be picked on. They can't wear a hoodie because they think that the cops is going to, go, hey, pull you over, hey, get on against the wall. Black people profile themselves. We have to get out that mentality. We're still a slave. And like I said, history repeats itself, but right now you're a mental slave. Your mentality has to change. It's imperative. So again, celebrating the fact that my children can go to the same schools and classes as other cultures and races. My children can walk, and myself can walk on the same side of the block. One time you have to, if a Caucasian person was coming your way, you would have to go on the other side. And right now, the mentality has to change. I may not touch 10 people. Even if I touch one, I'm doing all right. Because you motherfuckers need to know that it's not okay to avoid the shit that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay. But for the people that do listen to my show and take your time to listen to my show, I appreciate you. I thank you. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. My name is Keisha Gay. You can email me. You can leave a comment, whatever the case may be. If you don't see me respond, it's because I'm not getting anything. Whether it's on SoundLink, Facebook, YouTube. If I don't respond, it's because I'm not getting it. So just find a way to get at me, because I'm relevant. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready for any discussion or argument. I can hold my own. But you all have a blessed day. I thank you so much. Deuces.